Championship Saturday at Bob Suter's Legacy 20 Arena in Middleton wraps up with the boys Division I state title game. And a matchup between the number 4 seed, Edgewood Sacred Heart, coming in with a record of 22-6-0 against the two-time defending champions, Notre Dame Academy, who are 19-8. Hello again, everybody. I'm Bob Radovich. This is Homestead head coach Tony Navarre. Great way to cap off the season here of high school hockey in Wisconsin. Let's take a look at our Menards points of the game. Let's start with Notre Dame, two-time defending champions. Beat just goes on for this program. Doesn't matter who's there. And this year, it's kind of a three-headed monster. Thomas, Roblewski, and Ante. These guys have been producing. You got two forwards and a defenseman.
Yeah, again, we come back in this game and you have another defenseman that really can jump into the offense and create for his team. And then you've got a ninth grader in Roblewski who generates and creates for his teammates while Riker Thomas is just jumping into plays and notching goals and setting his teammates up. Really great from all three of those players.
On the other side for Edgewood, program that, much like Notre Dame, gets scoring from a lot of different sources, and they can kind of balance things out between that first line and that second line. But Richter, Porter, Cook had that game winner in overtime yesterday.
Yeah, Cook with the game winner, and you talk about setting the tone. Richter was amazing yesterday with a goal and an assist. He really drives the team, and with both of those centers, Richter and Porter, they really can create with both those lines.
Edgewood versus Notre Dame, Division I state championship on the line. We'll be back in a bit to meet these two outstanding teams. But right now, a message from your local station.
And now let's meet the teams for today's game. First, for the number 4 seed, Edgewood Crusaders. Number 1, Hayden Rule. Number 2, Bennett Cagle. Number 3, Riley Port. Number 4, Joe Vega. Number 7, Will Rothery. Number 8, Ian Ludmer. Number 8, Owen Porter. Number 10, Shane Fish. Number 11, Will Getsky. Number 12, Hudson Kinsler. Number 13, Carter Rosenberg. Number 14, Dylan Lenz. Number 15, Owen Cook. Number 16, Matt Richter. Number 17, Cash Soma. Number 18, Carter Soma. Number 20, Owen Barnett. Number 24, Davis Helby. Number 25, George Coletti. Number 33, Matt Lombardo. Number 35, Lawson Kinsman. And number 36, Sawyer Gunther. And now for the number 3 seed, Notre Dame Tritons. Number 1, Ty Schmitz. Number 2, Andrew Osterman. Number 3, Nathan Ante. Number 4, Chucky Bird. Number 6, Carson Schrader. Number 9, Trip Robaleski. Number 10, Jack O'Brien. Number 11, Braden Hart. Number 12, Colin Campbell. Number 13, Ian Aiken. Number 16, Jake Molaski. Number 17, Drew Heil. Number 18, Max Nuff. Number 19, Riker Thomas. Number 22, Owen Atkinson. Number 23, Trevor Skaginski. Number 30, Ethan Mosman. Number 32, Brady Verhagen. Number Number 34, Dominic Mater. Number 35, Anton Whitus. Number 41, Kai Wilcox. The referee for tonight's game is Jason Lassine and Dave Daneen, with linesperson Dave Rickenbacher. Ladies and gentlemen, let's play hockey!
Tritons and Crusaders ready to clash. The Division I title on the line. Tony, give me a couple keys for each team.
You know, yesterday, watching both these teams, they capitalized, they attacked the net really well. It's going to be really fun to see. I mean, 13 goals scored by these two teams yesterday. The goaltenders are solid, but again, I think we're going to see a lot of attacking, getting around the net and trying to make the most out of this early period.
Couple good goaltenders going at it today. Hayden Rule for the Edgewood Crusaders. Goals against 1.74. Save percentage 93%. Anton Whitus between the pipes for the Tritons. He's had an outstanding year. He's a guy that split time last year with the Tritons won a state title. He's kind of stepped in and made the net his this year, and he has led them all the way to the state championship game. Tritons wearing the white jerseys, the green breezers, the blue numerals, and the green helmets. Edgewood in their road jerseys, maroon and gold. Matt Richter to take the draw for Edgewood. Riker Thomas for the Tritons. The puck is dropped. We are underway here in Middleton. D1 state title on the line. Owen Lenz sends it in deep for Edgewood. Held in at the far point. Cagle. Now in transition. Here come the Tritons. Robleski wanting to throw it up front. Shot from the point. This is near side. Decent look that time by Nathan Ante. Edgewood rims it around and out. Line change now for the Crusaders. Yeah, we get a whistle. 16:27 to go in the first period.
It's going to be nice to see which team is going to set the tone here. Next shift, second shift, maybe settle in a little bit more, and we'll see who's going to bring it to the next team here.
Porter, Barnett, Cook out there for Edgewood. Aiken, Atkinson, Wilcox for the Tritons. Laid in deep by Dominic Mater. Centering pass goes awry, but Notre Dame, we see them do that a lot. Very good at cycling the puck, winning puck battles, sending guys down the slot.
So good below the goal line yesterday. Looks like they're going to work on that again today.
Scooped up by the Crusaders. There's a shot from a sharp angle. Usually wide. It was Owen Cook taking that shot. On the far side, Barnett trying to hold. Ludmer, the defenseman, putting it down deep. Porter going after it. Now taken away by Getzky. Puck takes a strange carom. Golfed in. It didn't get to the net. Held in at the point by Fish. Edgewood trying to hold the zone, and they do. Puck battle in the corner right in front of that Notre Dame fan section.
Edgewood did a nice job getting a line change while holding it in the offensive zone.
Cagle shoots, saved Whitus. Another shot. Whitus is down, battle for the puck in the crease. Whistle blows, but a good flurry there by the Crusaders. Here is your Rural Mutual Road to State. Premiums paid to your stay here to keep Wisconsin strong. Edgewood, boy, they have been on a roll since about mid-season. In fact, they haven't lost. Had to go to triple overtime to take out Brookfield. And an impressive run. You look at all those scores for Notre Dame.
Yeah, they've kept a lot of blank sheets out there. Good defensive responsibilities.
That was your Rural Mutual road to state. Yeah, Notre Dame so impressive yesterday when they took out Wausau West. A West team that really seemed like it was peaking at the right time, had a great postseason run, but they just ran into a Notre Dame team that was playing so well in all phases of the game.
Capitalizing on a lot of their opportunities when they had them. And then you talked about on a run, I think this is Edgewood is working on their 17th straight win here, 16 already after Brookfield, so two teams that are coming in very hot.
Here come the Crusaders. Shot right on. Big scramble. That one almost leaked through. It's a good rush by Ryland Court. Sophomore winger. That one nearly snuck through with us. Cross ice. Now to the point. Shot right on. It was Dominic Nader who let that one rip. He had some pretty good end-to-end action early on here, Tony.
Yeah, you see the shot kind of through the legs of the defenseman, and I don't know that Wheatus actually saw it kind of trickle. It almost went into the goal there, trickled through. And then on the other end, cycling low to high and getting it to the far defenseman for a shot.
Looked like Nathan Ante literally took that puck right off the goal line.
Yeah.
As that had trickled through, and he nearly had her first goal of the hockey game. Skating back in his own end. Throwing it up ice. Trying to get it forward to Riker Thomas. First line back out there for Notre Dame. They win a puck battle. Circling. Shooting that time was Cagle, the defenseman. Now down low. Getzky will try to gather for the Crusaders. And we're going to get our first penalty of a hockey game. Whistle blows with 13:27 remaining in the scoreless first period. Take a look at this one again.
Yeah, puck battle in the corner, and it looked like Wroblewski kind of turned his back, and tough to stop for that Edgewood player there. Tough one, but again, it's tough one that's going into the corner for the puck battle.
Getzky gets the gate for elbowing. So the Tritons on the power play. Work it out to the point. Ante. Get it back. Near side. Thomas. Bouncing high in the air. Now centered. And an opportunity. Instead, they work it back to the point. Shot from distance. And the rebound. They score. Owen Atkinson gets the goal on the power play. It's 1-0 Notre Dame.
Yeah, Notre Dame running that 1-3-1, and they get it to their point guy who shoots through the screen, and that puck drops straight down off the chest of the goalie, and Atkinson is right there to pop it down.
Well, it starts with the puck control, Tony. They just do a good job of just rotating the puck and looking for openings, and got a good shot, a rebound, and they buried it.
Good puck movement around that power play up to the point. Traffic in front, good rebound.
1-0 Notre Dame. Power play goal. Crusaders, first attempt to scoreboard. This puck picked up by Edgewood momentarily, but Hallbleib couldn't corral the puck. So Atkinson gets the goal. Say unassisted, but again, credit the puck movement by the Tritons on that one. Faceoff will come outside the zone. Poked in deep, corralled over there by Drew Heil. He'll run around the near side. Shane Fish going back for Edgewood. Titans will regroup, but instead taken away by the Crusaders. A Shot from Owen Barnett, never quite got there. Shot blocked by the Tritons. And down deep. Edgewood trying to get the cycle out. The deflection. Owen Porter got a stick on it. Now Porter behind the net. Loose out front and cleared out of harm's way. Icing on Notre Dame, but quite a response there from Edgewood. 11:59 to go in the first. Right now, a message from our statewide sponsors. This is your WIAA network station. An Owen Atkinson goal by Notre Dame as the Tritons on top of the Crusaders here 1-0 as we play in the first period of this Division I championship game. Crusaders able to hold the zone. Now Kinsler going after it. Kinsler in the corner. Kinsler, the shot, man, just missed. Shot from the point by Cagle goes wide.
Hart, nice job pinching down to keep that puck in his zone.
Good work on that far side. Dumped into the zone by Dominic Nader, the defenseman. Stretch pass. Here's an opportunity for the Crusaders. Wittes with the save. Robbing Davis Hallbleib.
Great heads-up play from that defenseman, finding him down the ice and quickly getting up ice and making that play.
Trying to skate out with Thomas. Riker Thomas. But the Tritons come in offside. Get a stoppage with 10:48 to go. Now, Hallbleib, a guy that had 28 goals this season.
Yeah, it looked like he was looking for the 5-hole there and almost had a shot at it, but good job by Wittes getting those wickets closed.
Puck flipped in and deflected away by the goaltender, Hayden Rule. On the near side. Sent forward. Here's Richter, the shot. He's trying to pick that upper corner. He had a little bit of space there.
Nice job again by Edgewood, keeping it in the offensive zone.
Dylan Lenz looking hard down low. Here's Hallbleib. And the fight off the check. Davis Hallbleib. The puck winds up, coming back the other way. And Rule fire that forward. Gets it to Richter. That line will come off for the Crusaders. The Porter, Barnett, Cook line out there for Edgewood. Taken away at center ice. Here's Porter. Porter to Cook. He gets dumped. Big time hit just out there by Kai Wilcox of the Tritons. Puck picked up by Porter. Lead pass off the stick of Cook. Crusaders will regroup in their own end. Lay off the boards nicely by Porter. He gets taken down. Edgewood fans calling for a penalty. They play on. Hustling back, George Coletti. Plays it to neutral ice where Barnett has it. Barnett won't dump. Fresh legs out there for the Crusaders. And that one will be whistled down on the icing. We're under 9 minutes to go in what's been a fast-moving first period in this Division I championship game. Take a look at that Edgewood-Brookfield East game. It was a 3-overtime game. You remember that Rapids-Middleton game going 6 overtimes? That long one last year between Brookfield and Chippewa Falls. Loose puck out front. Thrown out of the way that time by Jack O'Brien of the Tritons. Now a potential 2-on-1, but Tritons got tangled up trying to enter the zone. Here's Ante. Plays it far side to Heil. Correction, that's Mater. Here's Ante. opportunity now. Here come the Tritons. They've broken up nicely. Wroblewski had some room. Quickly back the other way come the Crusaders. Hallbleib trying to throw it out front.
Nice back check, and I believe that was poured on the stick to make sure that that 2-on-1 didn't generate anything.
In transition, the Tritons pulling that right through the slot that time as the defenseman Braden Hart, who was leading that rush. Notre Dame so good in transition, so good on that counter.
They really have a knack for generating offense through the neutral zone.
Weaving his way through that neutral zone here was Osterman, but it was taken away by the Crusaders. They go cross ice, bouncing puck off the stick of Richter. And icing called on the Tritons. 7:19 to go, first period. Now a message from our statewide sponsors. This is your WIAA network station.
Championship Saturday at the State Boys Hockey Championships. Division I action right now. Edgewood and Notre Dame tied at 1. We'll get a preview of the second period coming up quickly. Now, earlier today, we had our Division II championship, and that featured a couple of terrific teams. Amory Co-op taking on Tomahawk. Let's show you some of those highlights. Tomahawk started off the scoring early on with Jet Riley just 42 seconds into this one. They led 1-0. Back came Amory. Logan Doughton knocking that one between the pipes to even it up. And then in the second period, Amory on the power play, Elliott Green would score, and they took their first lead of the game. The Tomahawk answered quickly. Just about 5 minutes later, Jonah Dickens with the goal. We're all tied up at 2. Then late in the second period, a power play opportunity, and the Hatchets convert. Braden Lamer scores to make it 3-2 Tomahawk. Jump ahead to the third period then. It was Tomahawk again putting this one away. Sawyer Hanna gets an even strength goal there to make it 4-2. And then Riley again, his second goal of the game. That makes it a 3-goal difference. Tomahawk in control. Amory would add a late power play goal, but it wouldn't be enough. Tomahawk is your Division II state champion. 5-3 is the final there. It's their first title in program history in their third trip to state. Amory finishes runner-up in its first state appearance. Well, we got a good one brewing here in Middleton. We're all tied up. Notre Dame and Edgewood 1-1. We'll check in with Bob and Tony right after a word from our local stations. This has been the Jones Dairy Farm Intermission Report.
We are getting set to start the second period of action here in the Division I Boys Hockey State Championship. All even between Edgewood and Notre Dame. Bob Bradovich, Tony DeVar back with you. And Tony, entertaining first period, back and forth. Each team doing some good things in transition. Each team running the cycle really well. When we take a look at our highlights, we're going to see a couple opportunistic goals, one scored by each team.
Yeah, you see Notre Dame here on the power play. They move the puck low to high. They get it up to their point, and Atkinson right there for that rebound. Again, moving it over. Guy in front, puck drops right to his stick. Unfortunate bounce for the Edgewood goaltender, but really nice play by Atkinson to make sure he's in the right place at the right time to bury that goal.
And a selfie stick selling to boot. It stayed 1-0 until the 15:27 mark of the period. Really good work down low by the Crusaders. Owen Porter, the centering pass out to Owen Cook, who buried the one-time.
And again, you got to appreciate the battle from Owen Porter there. He gets hit, but because the stick of the Notre Dame player isn't affecting the puck, he's able to skate out, finds Cook, and just puts a nice play right on his stick. Cook buries, great goal.
Even on the scoreboard, even in shots on goal, Edgewood a little better in terms of scoring chances. Notre Dame getting it done in the face-off circle.
Yeah, I think that might play a key in this next period with the long change. Those face-offs, winning that possession battle right away could really prove to be an advantage for whatever team is going to win those draws.
Can't imagine that schematically either team is going to have to do a lot of changing from what it did in the first period.
No, and it sounded like, Pete was really happy. Coach Rothering was really happy with the way that Edgewood had their period go. A bounce here or there and to clean up some of the small things, but I think he felt like they had a really nice period and it didn't seem like there were many adjustments he wanted to make.
1-1 hockey game. We're getting good things going here at the state tournament. This place is packed. This has been jumping these last 3 days. It's been a lot of fun to be here, Tony, and it's certainly great that all the fans have been able to show up, and we appreciate everybody back home watching on TV. This has been a blast.
Yeah, what a great atmosphere. I know we've brought it up a couple times on the broadcast, but the crowds are really active. The student sections have been really engaged. There are people lined up behind both goal lines and at the ends of each side of the rink, and so it really, again, it makes it special for these players to have that energy. It makes it more fun to play.
Yeah, and sometimes it's not the size of the facility, but when you get that energy and you get that place jumping, and you can feel it when you're in here. And here we go with the second period.
Nothing better than a packed barn for these guys.
Yeah, no question. Matt Richter Trying to throw it right out front. Yeah, Hallbleib driving the net. Goaltender Wittes got a piece of it. Edgewood trying to run that cycle. Drew Heil, the defenseman, working hard down low against Davis Hallbleib. Out to the point. Kegel the shot. Wittes may have gotten a toe on it. Skating back, Getski. Deflected into the zone. Getting back there first, though, is Notre Dame. Wanted to get that pass ahead. Just a little too far that time for Kai Wilcox. Sent in by the Crusaders. Partial change for Edgewood.
Good pace from Edgewood here early.
Behind his own net, Ante. Turns it over in a one-timer by Cook that nearly found the back of the net. My goodness.
Reaction save from Wittes there, and I don't think he ever knew where it was, and it popped out about 2 seconds after he made the initial save.
As you mentioned, Tony, good early push here to start the second by Edgewood. Poke free, Wilcox working hard at the corner for Notre Dame. Edgewood now in transition. Here's Owen Porter. Porter throws it down low, scooped up there by Braden Hart. That one sent down ice, and it's icing on the Crusaders. We'll take a look at that last save by Anton Wittes.
Yeah, you know, it looked like it caromed off that back glass again and kind of came right back over the top of the net. So a good first save by Wittes and trying to find it. That's tough.
Yeah, Ante, the defenseman, is circling around his own net instead of going wide. He thought he saw some room up the center of the ice and almost backfired. There's a shot on Wittes. He's kicked out. Kind of a tricky shot by Hudson Kinsley. Trying to sneak one through there. Sent in by George Coletti. Bouncing puck picked up by the Tritons. They will skate out now. Trying to get around the defense is Schrader. Home free. Here comes Hallbleib. Hallbleib on the toe drag. They score! Great effort, Davis Hallbleib. Let's take another look. Nice move there. Another nice move there.
Yeah, kind of created that little turnover, winning the race to the puck, and then, man, just a little bit of a delay to change his angle on his shot. Held it just long enough to move the goaltender and then released. What a nice goal by Davis Hallbleib.
And he went against the grain that time, too, Tony, because he's kind of angling to his right. Had the goaltender moving a little bit, shot back left. And snuck it in. Another opportunity. Here come the Tritons defense coming up. Man, my goodness. Crusaders nearly had another one.
Wittes making an unreal leg pad save there, coming back to make that keep this one goal game.
Make a note of that one. With about 14 minutes to go, Anton Wittes standing tall in the nets. Edgewood, though, from the start of this period, has got majority of the energy. Goaltender Rule will have to play that one into the corner as Notre Dame has sent Nathan Ante down.
Yeah, right off the jump of the period. I know we're almost 4 minutes in here, but Edgewood has really had the energy early on.
Wilcox trying to flip it back to Heil at the point. Heil now will direct it the far side. Atkinson throws it across. Wilcox was trying to drive the net, but is held up nicely by Getski, the defenseman.
Getski, good body position on that one to make sure that the Notre Dame player couldn't get to the inside.
Pulled free by the Crusaders. Here's Porter. Drops it back. Barnett the shot. We just got a piece of that one and deflected it out of play. Boy, heck of an effort that time by Dylan Lenz, driving the net right off that faceoff.
Yeah, went down, but was able to kick that leg pad out to disallow that player to get around the outside. So really nice play to keep this a one-goal game.
Faceoff will come to the left to Anton Wittes. Fourth line out there for, there's a little bit of a mix and match, fourth and third line for Edgewood. Fish had the puck, fed it to the far side. They wanted to come back down the slot, but Edgewood interrupted that. Notre Dame, though, able to keep the puck in the zone.
Yeah, just a little carom moved the puck enough that the winger wasn't able to get the puck and clear the zone.
Picking up the puck is Rothering. Able to get it out. Hart throws it into the zone. Notre Dame will change. Rimmed around the far side. Edgewood was trying to spring Richter free. Now on the near side, Notre Dame gets interrupted and neutralized. Here comes Richter. Matt Richter poked off the puck. Good work by Notre Dame. Now a 2-on-1 for the Tritons. Centering pass. And they have Wroblewski driving the net. Now out to the point. Toe drag. Shot deflected high and out of play. We have a whistle and a stoppage. 11:31 to go in the second. 2-1 Crusaders. Now a message from our statewide sponsors. This is your WIAA network station. Edgewood 2, Notre Dame 1. Back to live action here, second period. Dumped into the zone, race for the puck. Getzky trying to get there first. Centered right out front by Notre Dame. Now Edgewood in transition. Notre Dame has kind of picked up the pace of play a little bit after that Edgewood goal and a couple good scoring opportunities shortly after. Braden Hart, Austin Edge. Richter poke-checked it, but the rest of his teammates were already getting back on defense. Puck battle right in front of the Notre Dame bench. Tritons come out of there with it. Here's Ante. Wanted to connect on that far side. Pass was a little bit off from reaching its intended recipient, Ian Aiken. The 2025 WIAA Hockey Championships are brought to you by Menards. Save big money at Menards on all your home improvement needs.
Both teams with really active sticks. It's hard for either team right now to get good possession of the puck because they're so active, and so I think right now they're really trying to set up play, but again, both teams working hard to disallow that.
Pops loose, played out of the zone by Atkinson. Sent back in by Edgewood. Barnett giving chase. Barnett wins a puck battle with the corner. Gets on the brakes, trying to center it. Here's Porter. Porter around a couple of defenders, but third defender was there, Ante, and Tritons come back the other way. Deflected just wide and out of play. Nice play there by the Tritons. Had a couple guys lurking right out front, but the deflection went high and wide.
Yeah, zone entry with puck possession, able to kind of delay and let the play develop and hit that far side player right on the back door.
Look at that pass, and look where Owen Atkinson was right there on the back door.
Yeah, good defensive play again, just to get your stick and affect that puck there.
Under 10 minutes to go, second period. Puck taken away by the Tritons. Throw it far side, Wroblewski. It's actually Carson Schrader who got taken down. Thrown back into the zone by Hart. Ludmer will play it around the far side. exit the zone, but Triton's trying to come right back. Here's an opportunity. Hudson Kinsler. Kinsler lost an edge. Gets it back. Kinsler, the shot right on. It's on Wittes, the save.
Wittes coming out of the crease to try and cut down that angle. And it looks like he did just enough to sort of put himself in good position off of that turnover. Nice job right at the top of his crease, taking away as much net as possible.
Couple good looks that time. Kinsler got spun around, went to his knees, hopped up, and had himself a grade A scoring chance from the slot.
Wittes doing a nice job making sure there was no rebound on that play as well.
Edgewood plays it to Richter. Matt Richter trying to get wide. Drop pass. There's a shot from a sharp angle. Hallbleib sent it wide. Now a race for the puck. Opportunity for the Tritons, but that centering pass. You're too far for that streaking forward on that side. Back the other way. Dumped into the zone by Cagle. Line change for the Crusaders. Tritons work it to Robleski. Going it near side, Riker Thomas. Backhand that down low. Held in at the far point by Hart. Wilcox will throw it around.
Nice work chipping it into the neutral zone, trying to force Notre Dame to regroup there.
Shot by Wilcox goes high. Edgewood trying to transition. Notre Dame regains possession in its own end. Close it down ice. They wave off the icing.
Good pace from both these teams. Good pace from both these teams trying to get fresh legs on the ice too in those transitions between the neutral zone.
Is Notre Dame doing anything different on their forecheck? Because it just seems like maybe they're sending one more guy deeper.
You know, they've less often they're pushing the puck down around the boards and trying to send a guy on the far side. So maybe trying to retrieve on the far side.
It seems that Edgewood has been hemmed in here for a little bit. Puck flipped in, and Hayden Rule will decide to cover up. Right now, a message from our statewide sponsors. This is your WIAA network station. Face off to the left of Edgewood goaltender Hayden Rule. Crusaders now on the attack. Turned away in the neutral zone. Here come the Tritons, but they enter the zone offside.
Good defensive zone face-off there for Edgewood. Guys jumping out to their spots, almost created a 3-on-2 rush off the face-off.
The 2025 WIAA Hockey Championships are brought to you by the Dairy Farmers of Wisconsin, reminding you to look for the Proudly Wisconsin badge to know you are getting the best quality and supporting local dairy farms. This off outside the zone. Controlled by the Crusaders. Flipped ahead. Dylan Land's giving chase as the first line's back out there for Edgewood. Pass deflected by Drew Heil, the defenseman. Here's Hallbleib. Chipped out to neutralize. Opportunity now for the Tritons. Again, they get in the zone, but they are offside.
Yeah, it looked like a little miscommunication. Robleski thought his line mate was going to jump the zone and delay, and he just hopped the line on a drive to the net a little soon.
Like both coaches are running kind of short shifts.
Yeah, I mean, I mentioned it before. They are changing. They're trying to get fresh legs out right away. It almost looks, too, as you said before, that they're mixing in some third and fourth line guys just to make sure. You know, again, all these games have been very tight, so the team with the legs are going to probably have the advantage at the end of the game.
Yeah, the Division I semifinals were 10 a.m. yesterday, and then you had an early afternoon game. It was Edgewood who won the first semifinal. And Notre Dame winning the second one, so relatively quick turnaround. There's a shot kicked out, loose puck. Notre Dame now looking for the equalizer. Some good work on that far side. Edgewood doing well just to poke that one out of the zone. Cook putting on a good forecheck there. Spinning away is Dominic Mater. Now up the near side, here comes Wilcox. Throwing it far side, a little too far for Eden Aiken.
Nice puck possession from Mater there. Maintaining possession, not turning over the puck, and not showing Edgewood the puck, and getting it out of the zone without turnover.
Stretch pass. Here comes the breakaway. Big save, Hayden Rule. Great opportunity that time. All right, Notre Dame's Ian Aiken skating back to the bench going, man, I had a chance there.
I'll tell you what, too, gathering that puck in Aiken, really nice job, taking that pass out of the air, staying on side, getting his feet moving and getting a chance on net. What a great play from Aiken.
Just over 5 minutes to go, second period. 2-1 hockey game. Edgewood leading Notre Dame. Lead pass far side, too far for Hudson Kinsler. So the faceoff will come back in the Edgewood end.
Looking for that stretch pass again, I think, and just a little bit too far in front of his teammate there. You can have a defensive zone face-off here again for Edgewood. Let's see if they can take advantage of it, or if the Tritons can set up their offense.
Thomas to take the draw for the Tritons. Puck picked up by Cagle. They throw it near side for Hallbleib. Notre Dame looking to transition. Puck off the skates of Hallbleib. He'll head back the other way. Puck checked off his stick. Wroblewski. Now a chance for Notre Dame. Trying to go short side that time. Here's Nathan Ante, the defenseman, jumping up in the rush. Here's Richter. Richter the shot. Save Wittes. Was loose momentarily before the Tritons were able to clear him. Puck turned over. There's a blast and a save. Hayden Rule.
Trying to possess the puck, but coming across the front of his goal mouth. Dangerous. Turns into a turnover and a good chance for Notre Dame.
Great A chance for Owen Atkinson. He's got the lone goal for Notre Dame. Here's Barnett for the toe drag. And then Barnett absolutely flattens. 3:33 to go in the second, and Edgewood about to go on the power play.
Kind of a blindside hit coming across the middle. Big hit.
Right now, a message from our statewide sponsors. This is your WIAA network station.
We love Jones All Natural Breakfast Sausage so much, we just have to share it with our kids and grandkids.
Thanks, Mom and Dad, but we go through way more sausage than you two.
We get ours in the bigger Jones resealable bag.
But Jenny's got a microwave in her dorm.
Thanks, Grandma and Gramps. Jones always reminds me of home. And it's certified gluten-free and tastes amazing.
Whether you're single, shopping for the whole household, or the kids have moved away, breakfast better with Jones.
Edgewood on the power play and leading 2-1. Final 3.5 minutes of the second period. Richter with it. The shot deflected. Thought that may have gone out of play, but it stayed in. Cook throwing it around behind the net for Hallbleib. Cook. And a save by Willis. Now some pushing and shoving next to the goaltender.
Yeah, it looks like Edgewood set up in that 1-3-1 and then kind of shifted into an overload on the right. Got the puck below the goal line looking for that wing player just inside the dot for a dangerous shot. Nice job by Willis hanging on to that puck again with the Edgewood players. Two Edgewood players right there by the goal. Little action front, protect the goalie.
Edgewood plays it out to the point, near side. Richter, the shot deflected just wide by Porter.
Smart shot from Richter there, aiming for the stick more so than shooting to score.
That shot nearly got through. Hallbleib down low, right out front. Witness the save on Owen Porter.
Porter being dangerous, coming downhill, cycling back through the middle. Puck comes right out. Willis makes a nice save, hugging that post. There's that kind of a shot for the stick, and then here we go again. Porter coming back downhill. Willis hanging on to that near post.
Minute 11 to go on the Edgewood power play. Wroblewski to take the draw now for Notre Dame. Richter the shot. Nearly got through. Played out of the zone by the Tritons. Hagel. Play it forward. Cook. Now far side. Richter will play it around. Out to the point where it's held in by Cook.
Really good zone entry from Edgewood there.
Cook the shot. That took a strange carom. Wound up going over the net. Didn't miss by much. There's a deflection just wide. Any good looks for Edgewood on this power play. Right up front, they score! Owen Porter on the power play.
Owen Porter in the corner, turns into a blender, spins around, attacks the side of the net, gets the goalie to drop, and goes short side high. What a nice goal. I don't know, is that a soccer celebration? I can handle that as well.
Yeah, well, you coach soccer too along with hockey.
Get down there, slide into the corner. Loving it.
Boy, that spin move in the corner to evade the defender. That was nice. Porter with an opportunity, just buried it.
As soon as he had that space on the defender, he went right at the net. What a nice play from Owen Porter.
Again, another late period goal by the Crusaders. They've stretched their lead to 3-1.
Crusaders goal scored by number 9.
Now the Crusaders again putting it in the crease. There's a shot by Lenz. Didn't get through. Edgewood absolutely buzzing now. Getsky shot. Turned aside by Wiggers. Getsky again. Loose in the slot. Rosenberg working hard for Edgewood behind the net. Down low Barnett. Where's the puck? They try the wrap around. Finally it pops loose. Stretch pass far side. Too far. And icing on Notre Dame. Don't forget to stick around for the Jones Dairy Farm Intermission Report coming up at the end of the period.
You said it, Bob. Edgewood is buzzing. They are all over the puck below the goal line, maintaining possession. You got to appreciate how hard Notre Dame is working down low to try and regain possession, but Edgewood is really protecting the puck.
Notre Dame looking to get something going toward the end of the period. Wave off the icing. Centering pass. Poke free. Crusaders poke it forward. Here comes Richter. Richter jostling down there with Ante.
1 minute remaining.
Under a minute to go. Second period. Edgewood. Pair of goals in the period to lead it 3-1. Tritons will carry in. Trying to get low is Ante, centered right out front. Big pile up. And the goaltender, Hayden Rule, able to cover up.
You got to like that battle in one end where you've got Richter and Ante, two of the best players in the state, battling back. And then on the other end, Again, Rule coming across, covering the puck. Both teams charging. Notre Dame does a really good job attacking the net when the puck is in there. Nice job by Rule making sure there wasn't a second chance there.
44.8 seconds remaining. Face-off will come to the left of Hayden Rule. Senior's been solid in the nets all through this late season push, as well as through the playoffs. Here's Cagle. Put on the brakes and fired off the glass. Edgewood able to clear. Sent back in by the Crusaders. Maynard in against the boards there. Edgewood working hard down low, looking to cycle it right in the slot. Glove save, Anton Wittes.
Dylan Lenz doing a nice job just sitting at the top of the slot, finding some space, moving just enough so that he can stay open. Gets it right there, top of the slot, able to get a quick shot, no screen. Wittes able to handle that one, but really nice play again from Dylan Lenz and another nice save by Wittes.
Yeah, Lenz had some time there. He's able to settle that puck down, and he ripped one. Wittes the big save. Well, picks one of the stanchions up top, so we've got 0.4 of a second before this period goes into the books. Entertaining period, chances for both teams, but the goals scored by Edgewood. And they will take a 3-1 lead into the intermission. Now the Crusaders going back to congratulate their goaltender, Hayden Rule, who was very good in that period. Didn't see as much action as Wittes, but Rule was called upon to make some big-time saves.
Yeah, I think you look back at the second period and you're going to kind of remember a couple of those in-tight, really grade A chances that both goalies made big saves on. On one end, Wittes making sure his team doesn't fall too far behind, and on the other end, Rule making sure that gap doesn't close. So some of those saves just really big for both these teams.
Well, fans here have definitely been entertained in a back and forth matchup between these two outstanding teams, the Tritons and the Crusaders. All right, joined now by Notre Dame head coach Mike Skidinski. Mike, in your mind, what was the difference in that second period?
Well, I think we came out slow at the beginning of the period, but then we started to tilt the ice a little bit. Obviously, it was an unfortunate penalty that cost us a goal, and they're playing really well right now. We knew this was going to be a great game, and so far it is.
Hey, Coach, with those momentum shifts, how do you keep your guys on track? What are some of the things that you're letting the guys know as these swings are going back and forth?
Yeah, we got to stick with our game plan. I think we've gotten away from it a little bit. Like at the beginning of the game, I thought they set the pace, and that hasn't happened to us in a long time. So we had to recover from that, and we did. They got, like I said, they got 2 goals that period, and this is going to be a great third period.
Mike, what's your message to the group going to be in this intermission?
Hey, moments of truth. This is the moment of truth. You got 17 minutes to try to win a championship, so let's get out there and play our tails off, get on our toes, and get after the puck, win races, and put a lot of pucks on net.
Mike, thanks for your time. Best of luck to the Tritons going forward.
Thank you.
Thanks, Coach.
Right now, a message from your local station. This is your WIAA network station. Big time crowd here at Bob Suter's Legacy 20 Arena in Middleton. Folks having fun, especially if you're wearing the maroon and gold of Edgewood High School. Crusaders on top of Notre Dame 3-1 as we enter period number 3. Tony, in that second period, it was pretty even for a while, and then Edgewood just started generating chances. We take a look at our second period highlights. We'll see some really nice individual efforts by Edgewood, and they were able to gain puck possession. Davis Hallbleib, really nice play right there, winning a puck battle, getting it to his forehand, going back to the short side to make it 2-1.
Yeah, getting that nice shot delay across the body. And then here again, you see Owen Porter just hits the brake on that punch turn, gets out, comes off the wall, and goes short side. Again, retrieval behind the net, looks up, checks his shoulder, cuts back, gets above the dive. There you go.
Really one of those plays, it just seemed like people just sort of froze, kind of like, did I just see that? And Porter took advantage. Take a look at our stats. Edgewood a little advantage in shots on goal, as well as scoring chances. Notre Dame doing a good job in the face-off circle, as well as blocking shots. Not an overly physical game, but at times it has been, each team with 4 hits.
Yeah, I think the speed of play is really mitigating some of the physicality because both teams are moving so well right now. And then going back to that first period, I really think that the face-offs that period gave Edgewood some nice advantages going into their zone and creating a little bit more opportunities for offense.
We heard from Notre Dame coach Mike Skidinski going into that second intermission, and he just sounded like, just getting back to basics and getting back to their game, but there's got to be a little sense of urgency now, down by 2 goals entering the third period.
Yeah, I like how he said, this is the chance to prove it. And, again, he's giving his players that Ted Lasso, right? You got to believe. You got to go out there, do it. You got to prove it.
And all these guys, both sides, you played in multiple games this season. You played in games all through your career. 3-1 at the start of a third period, that is now insurmountable. But you got to have that sense of urgency like Mike was talking about.
2-goal lead, worst lead in hockey. That's what they say, right?
That's what Jeff Sauer always told me.
There you go.
I had to listen to him. Puck is dropped. We are underway here, third period. Notre Dame able to gain control. Throw it near side. Pass from Nathan Ante to the far side. Kicked out of there by Hayden Rule. Notre Dame trying to cycle. With Richter able to poke that one free. Richter on the intercept. Turned aside. Notre Dame now on a change. Yeah, that one goes all the way down. Owen Cook saying he touched the puck. Referees did not agree, so face-off will come back in the Edgewood end.
A little bit of a fortuitous change for Notre Dame as Edgewood jumped and was able to keep that puck from being an icing on Notre Dame, and then turns around and ices it themselves. So Notre Dame with an offensive zone face-off.
Face-off won by the Tritons. Hart the shot, deflected wide. Up by the Crusaders. Barnett was hemmed in there along the near boards. Loose in the neutral zone. Tap to the near side now. Turned aside was Ian Aiken. Crusaders trying to poke the puck free. Tritons will have to touch up on the delayed offside. The line change for Notre Dame. That's a neutral zone play here to start this third period.
Yeah, both teams trying to get those matchups right and make sure that they have that advantage in who they have on the ice.
The players get tangled up in the corner. Another Edgewood player gets dumped. Picked up by the Tritons, flipped out of the zone. Sent back in by Getsky. Giving chase now, Rosenberg. Third line out there for Edgewood. Hart trying to push it up the boards. Hemmed in over there along the half wall. Good work by Dylan Lenz down low. Richter trying to pinch. It's a good stick work along the boards. Richter getting after it. Puck poke free. One-timer goes just wide by Davis Hallbleib. Notre Dame sends it all the way down. Icing is waved off. Notre Dame. Shot for the point deflected. Titans looking to regroup. That one didn't get to the net. A shot blocked by Shane Fish, the defenseman. Shot right on. And a glove save, Hayden Rail.
Looked like right there, Davis Hallbleib doing a nice job sticking with his defensive responsibilities, trying to limit those chances going across the middle. Notre Dame still with a nice opportunity, but Rule definitely up to the challenge there.
Ian Aiken to take the draw now for Notre Dame. Going up against Owen Porter of the Crusaders. Edgewood sends it all the way down in another icing. That comes with 13:48 to go here in the third period.
Nice stick by Aiken there, forcing the defender up the boards, which took away the middle of the ice and kind of created that icing. So again, another offensive zone faceoff for Notre Dame. Nice stick work from Aiken there, making sure that taking away options from that defenseman.
Face off now to the right of Hayden Rail. Up the far boards and out. Here's Porter. Owen Porter looking to center, and they score! Owen Cook, his second goal of the game. Silly time for Edgewood. They have stretched their lead to 4-1.
Owen Porter again, driving down the boards, skating through a check, getting to his forehand to make sure he can make a play, and again putting a perfect pass on the tape of Owen Cook. Look at him get to his forehand and make sure he gets that puck in good position. What a great play from Owen Porter.
No chance for the goaltender, Anton Wittes.
I'm also digging these soccer celebrations. The slide into the corner into your home crowd, that's good stuff.
13:36 to go. Second goal of the game for Cook, his 29th of the season. He's been scoring big goals in this state tournament. Had the game winner in overtime yesterday. It's a weekend he's going to remember for a while. Now urgency, really a key now for Notre Dame as they find themselves down 4-1. Centered right out front and then dug out of there. Good work by Davis Hallbleib.
Yeah, and it looked like Dylan Lenz was able to kind of get body position there and make sure that that shot didn't get delivered by Notre Dame.
Pulled free, but not out. Edgewood in the middle of a line change, and they wind up icing the puck.
3 minutes, 24 seconds into the third period.
Well, we talked about it. This Edgewood team, boy, they have been on a roll. Just that loss, that mid-season loss to Brookfield, they've just been stacking wins one after another.
Making a habit out of winning.
Stretch pass off the stick of Cook and down. Another icing on the Crusaders.
I want to say that's one of the third or fourth opportunities where Edgewood turns a defensive zone face-off into a really quick opportunity to try to get offense. They've done a nice job with these defensive zone face-offs, trying to create a chance down the ice.
Still plenty of time in this game, 12:38, but Triton's going to have to dig themselves out of the hole. They were going for a three-peat. It's been a long time since that's happened in the state of Wisconsin, the high school level.
Well, and if any team can generate offense quickly, it's going to be Notre Dame. They had a flurry yesterday when they were playing Wausau. This team has talented offensive players all over the ice. And if there's a team that has the opportunity to do it, it's probably Notre Dame.
Nathan Ante with a good shot right that time, but right in the midsection of the goaltender, Hayden Rule.
Yeah, nice job by Rule, kind of holding his ground. Shot just from outside the dot, so definitely one he wants to hang on to, collects that rebound.
First line back out there for Edgewood. Same for Notre Dame. Here's Lenz. Dylan Lenz, drop pass. There's that shot. Dennis gives up the rebound. Notre Dame can't clear. Shot from distance. Glove save. Anton Wittes. Get a stoppage. 11:47 to go in the third. Right now, a message from our statewide sponsors. This is your WIAA network station.
If you need to do something to feel okay to drive, you're not okay to drive. Don't drive buzzed.
Edgewood with a pair of goals in the second, one here in the third, to take a 4-1 lead in this Division I state championship. Loose puck out front, shot right on. Hallbleib had a good look, kicked out of there by Wittes. Now the Tritons in transition. And that's whistled down on the outside.
Yeah, tough. I don't think that Hart really heard that whistle. It was kind of a delayed offsides. The ref took a second to kind of process that offside call, made the whistle, and I think Hart was already sort of in his windup to shoot. But again, just a little hesitation there from the forward. You got a Triton driving the net, and just a little bit off on that timing here, entering the zone.
Second line out there for Edgewood. Notre Dame will keep the first line out there. Thomas, Robleski, Osterman. Hooked up the new boards. Cook can't get it out. Titans trying to get something cycling here. Flipped out of the zone by the Crusaders. 11 minutes to go, third period. It's a 3-goal hockey game. Up the far side, Gatsky. Big time check delivered on that far side by Drew Heil.
Gatsky looking to jump into the play, but gets dumped over on that far side.
Notre Dame sending the far side winger. Instead, Ante will carry in. Nathan Ante. Centering pass. Here's a blast. Kick save. Rebound. Put over the top of the net. Trip Robleski had a big time chance right there after that kick save by Hayden Rule.
Well, and again, that play generated from Ante coming down, finding that middle space, delivering a puck into the slot area. Just activated that stick there just enough to get something on that to send it back across the crease.
Great action there and some outstanding camera work by our talented crew here, Tony. That pass goes awry, and it's another icing on the Crusaders with 10 minutes and 11 seconds remaining in this third period. '25 WIAA Hockey Championships brought to you by Jones Dairy Family. Jones has been helping families fuel up with better breakfast options like their all-natural sausage or dry-aged bacon since 1889. Off the face-off, Notre Dame controls into the cycle up front. Shot didn't get all the way through. Here comes Lenz back the other way. Dylan Lenz run right into the boards. Picked up by Hallbleib. Davis Hallbleib shoots, deflected just wide.
Hallbleib doing a nice job sort of changing the angle of his shot to get the most out of what he's sending on net, whether it's affecting the goalie slide or trying to move so that the defender moves out of the way of the shot. He does a really nice job kind of changing that angle of the shot to get it on net.
Yeah, that all-senior first line, those guys have been involved in so much. Not just this tournament, this entire season. And they're all good-sized guys. Richter goes 6'3", Lenz goes 6'3", Hallbleib 6'1". Sent all the way around and down, and another icing on the Crusaders. All right, at what point, Tony, does Notre Dame have to say, look, we're going to have to maybe send defensemen, maybe pitch, try to do something to get maybe some odd man rushes, or at the very least just get the puck in the zone and try to generate some traffic out front?
You know, probably pretty soon. And you think about, like, telling the defenseman to maybe sneak and pinch a little bit, and you tell your weak side wingers to maybe drop and provide a little bit more cover so that you can get more offensive zone time. Again, at some point you're probably going to have to take some chances, but you can still provide a little bit different look by sending a defender to jump the play if you have responsible wingers or forwards that can come back and recover high so that you don't give up any more odd man rushes.
And they've got some defenders who are really capable of providing offense. You have guys like Nathan Ante and Braden Hart, Dominic Mader.
Yeah, experienced seniors that really can maybe make that change easily and impact the opportunities that Notre Dame has in the offensive zone.
Notre Dame looking to regroup at center ice. Both checked away by Owen Porter. Notre Dame now on the counter. Far side, Aiken. Ian Aiken. Hulked off the puck by Ian Ludmer, junior defender. Partial line change for Edgewood. He knocked the puck free. Here comes Richter. Matt Richter right out front. The shot. Anton Wittes the save. Davis Hallbleib got another good scoring chance. Wittes was up to the task.
Yeah, driving down that side board and then looking back, taking a good angle. Nice save from Wittes, sliding across, taking away that opportunity.
So the face-off to the right of goaltender Anton Wittes. Richter and Thomas on the draw, controlled by the Tritons. Stretch pass to center ice. And a pass intended for Wrobleski, who was intercepted. Here comes Richter. Matt Richter shoots. That went wide. Steered back in by Cagle. Intercepted at center ice. Edgewood can take its time. As we're under 8 minutes to go, third period. The Tritons have a rally left. Going down deep, Bennett Cagle will rim it around and out. Notre Dame in a partial change. Held in far side by the Crusaders. Barnett throwing it behind the net. Comes out the point, sent in. Edgewood will have to touch up on the blade offside. We've got a couple fresh legs out there. Far side now. Jack O'Brien gets spun around. He entered the zone. O'Brien then trying to take it up front. On the wraparound, got dumped by Cagle, and now behind the play, we have a whistle and a penalty. We'll tell you more about that after a message from our statewide sponsors. This is your WIAA network station.
It shouldn't be this easy to get a dinner this tasty on the table. Our all-new, no antibiotics ever, all-natural pork and chicken meatballs heat up in minutes and are delicious in a variety of dishes or appetizers. They're as easy as heat, sauce, and serve. They're packed with protein and free from gluten, dairy, soy, and wheat. They're so juicy and flavorful because we use only high-quality ingredients and a few simple spices. Jones, making mealtime better since 1889.
With under 7 minutes to go in the third period, Edgewood leading 4-1, and they're about to go on the power play because of this play right there. Riker Thomas headed to the box.
Yeah, it looked like Cagle was in front, kind of puck battling, and threw his arms up. One player went down, but right there, yeah, not playing the puck there. Comes through, puck is gone, delivers the hit.
Look at Thomas for elbowing.
To the Tritons, number 19, Riker Thomas. 2 minutes for elbowing at 10:04.
Huge kill for Notre Dame here. Really need to kill off this penalty, regroup, and then get your offense set up so that you can get back in this game.
Yeah, time becoming a factor. Not out of the realm of possibility. We've seen stranger things in the game of hockey.
We got some. Yeah, it looks like we got a media pass inside the glass or something there.
A water bottle. Microphone? Oh, okay. All right. How you know that technology, Tony?
This is great.
I mean, yeah, they're
hockey stick is like duct tape.
Yeah, opens under warranty.
Works for everything, right?
Exactly right, yeah.
Oh, we got a microphone. Oh, walkie-talkie.
We need a ringside reporter right here. Get somebody down there to see what's going on. I've been watching this game a long time, Tony. That's a first.
Well, as this is my first time in the booth here, this is also a first for me.
Well, yeah, no question, yeah. Leave it to you to bring the zaniness to the broadcast.
That's right. We got to get Matt Richter or somebody that's got about 6.5 feet out there to
exactly
lift her off.
Well, you look at this all-time list. The good news for all these programs, well, you played in a lot of games at state. You haven't won a title. Edgewood, number 2 on this list behind Wisconsin Rapids, Montagny, Waukesha, Madison La Follette, Chippewa Falls, all on that list. But Edgewood has a chance to snap that.
Yeah, that's a list that you want to be on and you don't want to be on.
Exactly, yeah. So our situation has been resolved, and now Edgewood can go on the power play.
And maybe the break provided a little bit of time for Notre Dame to get set up here.
Yeah, I think that had to have helped them. They got to get settled down, get their thoughts collected. Here's a shot by Richter. Wittes the save. Hallbleib is parked right on the doorstep. Starting to get the business.
Man, that was a dangerous pass right there. Could have been going the other direction. It connects. A little bit of an extra poke there from Hallbleib, and then the Notre Dame player comes back through. So good no call for both teams.
Up top, kicked out. Good save by goaltender Wittes. And he's sent down ice. Yeah, 1 minute, 10 seconds to go on this power play. Hops the stick of Cagle. Now a race for the puck. It's fellow number 2 back there, Andrew Osterman.
Good angle by the Notre Dame defenseman to force in the boards and create a turnover for Notre Dame to go back the other way.
Right back the other way comes Hallbleib. Flips it to Cook. The shot right on. Glove save, Anton Wittes.
Not a bad stoppage here. Edgewood probably changing up their power play unit. Good for Notre Dame. Get fresh on their PK side. Good flip, good passing. Nice job from Wittes staying on it.
Cook already has the 2 goals. I'm sure that's in his mind. Boy, a Hattie in the state championship game would be nice. Offside on the Crusaders. The more time that comes off the clock, the better it is from the Edgewood perspective.
Yeah, and being on the power play too, you don't have to press. You want to maintain possession of the puck, use the clock, and try and create some opportunities with less opportunity for Notre Dame to counter.
Puck held in by the Crusaders. Cagle plays it to the half wall. Shot from a sharp angle, misses. Lenz gets it out to the point. Fish, bring it back to the half wall. Final seconds of this Edgewood power play. Fish plays it. Here comes the cycle. There's a shot. Just over the crossbar.
Notre Dame a little late covering that short side. Good body on the backside, but just missed that near side again.
Well, it was Hudson Kinsler who was parked on that right doorstep there. He's still shaking his head on the bench in front of us. So Notre Dame able to kill the penalty. We'll see if that gives the Tritons a little juice here as we play down the stretch. Poked away by Richter. Flip it out of the zone and give chase. Rosenberg certainly moving his feet. Now there's a shot deflected away by Wittes. That was Hallbleib who got that shot on net.
Robleski doing as much as he can down in that offensive zone, trying to get to the puck and create some opportunities. Really working hard. Just not quite enough to get there to create some chances for the Notre Dame Tritons.
Flip down into the corner by Getsky. Edgewood content to play this game for the rest of the period. Notre Dame needs a spark, and it needs it in a hurry. Edgewood able to hold his own. Porter trying to dig that puck out free. Notre Dame gains possession, but really not much of a transition game. They were able to get up and down a lot in that first period, Tony, but really since then they have not been able to play their transition game. We'll talk more about that when we return after a message from our statewide sponsors. This is your WIAA network station. Edgewood, 3 minutes, 46 seconds away from a state title. Looking to deny Notre Dame its 3rd consecutive championship. Hallbleib getting tangled up behind the play. Dominic Mater. And it's going to be a penalty on the Crusaders. Notre Dame getting extra attacker out there. Play to the near side. Here's Nathan Ante. Ante getting wide. Throws it out front. Trying to one-timer on that far side was Thomas. We get a stoppage with 3:10 remaining. Notre Dame will get its power play unit out there.
Notre Dame really smart. They see that delayed penalty call. Rather than try and press the puck up into the offensive zone, they cycle back into the neutral zone and defensive zone, allow their goalie to get off, get the extra man on attack, and are able to get almost a brief power play before their power play starts.
And they're going to use their timeout as well. So Davis Hallbleib goes in the box for holding. Well, what are you looking to do here if you're Notre Dame?
I mean, here's an opportunity. You know, you're down 3. You got 3 minutes left. You got a penalty. You can go 6-on-4 here and really outnumber Edgewood. Again, you need 3. When the score is over, if If Edgewood wins by 3 or wins by 4, that doesn't really matter. But what Notre Dame wants to do right now is to capitalize on this power play, get within 1 with as quickly as they can so they have as much time as possible to get the next 2.
Mike Skidinski talking to his team. Pete Rothering and his staff doing the same on that Edgewood bench. You think of Mike Skidinski, hockey lifer, has coached at a lot of different levels. Took over for Corey McCracken, who was really instrumental in taking this Notre Dame program to the level that it's at. And all Skidinski did in his first year as head coach after McCracken left and joined Luke Strain's staff over at Minnesota State is win a first state title in his first year. Second year, he coaches him to the state title game. That's not a bad start to a career.
It's really impressive, and I'll tell you what, Notre Dame's got a young team, and they're playing the right way. You gotta give Coach a lot of credit.
So the net is empty. It is 6-on-4. Notre Dame looking to win a puck battle, and they do. Shot from distance doesn't get through. Held in at the point. Notre Dame will rotate it far side. Shot deflected. And Edgewood able to bounce that one down ice. Rolling puck. It's going to go wide. Notre Dame trying that long stretch pass. And Atkinson is trying to plead his case, but offside called on the Tritons. 2:37 remaining in the third period. Minute 27 to go on the power play.
Yeah, neutral zone faceoff here. Notre Dame's going to have to be really sound off of this draw to make sure that they can keep it. Good win by Edgewood.
Send it out. Collected at neutral ice by Kyle. Puck loose and poked back in the Notre Dame end. Swing back, Nathan Ante. He'll take a look. Minute 10 to go on the power play. Deflected into the zone. Bouncing puck comes in on Hayden Rule. He will cover up. 1:05 to go in the man advantage. 2:15 in this third period.
Notre Dame trying to get set up here. Gain possession, get into their offensive zone, power play set, and create a quick scoring chance here with a minute left in the power play.
Got an entirely new power play unit out there. They win the draw. Up top, Mater the shot. Big scramble out front. Rule making the save.
Nice setup. Looked like a set play for Notre Dame. Moving the puck up, getting it across. 2 guys in front. Traffic. 2 guys right there in front of Rule. Hangs on. Good little set face-off play from Notre Dame there.
Couple of fresh penalty killers coming out on the ice for Edgewood. Edgewood with another face-off win. They rim it around and out. Ante will skate back. 2 minutes to go, third period. Edgewood looking to win the title. Notre Dame looking for a furious rally. On the wraparound, they score!
Really clean zone entry from Notre Dame. Got the puck to the far side. They enter, get below the goal line, look for the wraparound, but with guys crashing the net, puck squirts through, backdoor guy ends up winning it. Here's that clean entry, looks for the wrap, and again.
Yeah, it was Drew Heil driving around, and perfect pass on the back door to Andrew Osterman.
Yeah, Robleski and Osterman both kind of layered, one a little bit higher in the slot, one going back door. So again, nice play from Notre Dame there to get a goal back.
So the 6-on-4 pays off. Wittes back in the net, at least momentarily. You know, when the puck goes down to the opposite end, Wittes will be coming out. Wittes was starting to come out, but that play whistled down. And the faceoff will come back in the Notre Dame end. Well, you got one. Get you within striking distance. Now you got to get the puck down toward the other end and get that goalie out and get the 6th attacker out there again.
About half the time goes away, but you'll take the goal, and now you hopefully can reset and get another quick one back.
Hallbleib goal scored after team 14 in the third period.
Richter to take the draw for the Crusaders. Riker Thomas for Notre Dame. Loose right out front, they score! Davis Hallbleib. And with a minute 24 to go, that might just do it.
Face-off kind of back and forth, sits there, puck sits, squirts out, and Hallbleib just gets that left side. Wow. Quick shot, man. It gets to the puck real quickly, gets it on net as early as he can off that on his forehand. Huge goal for Edgewood.
So Osterman gets the power play goal to make it 4-2. 22 seconds later, Davis Hallbleib getting the goal to make it 5-2.
It wasn't a clean win from Richter, but again, I think Edgewood has really done a nice job on the faceoff since the first period.
Puck thrown in from the near point by Ante. Notre Dame came into this game tonight looking for a 3-beat. We're under a minute to go. It doesn't look like that's going to happen. Shot
got
right
their
on,
extra
rebound. Big scramble. Puck still loose. Where is the puck? Whistle has not blown. Now it blows.
I don't think I saw the puck for 10 seconds.
Yeah, exactly. Obviously, one of the officials saw it because otherwise you got to blow the whistle.
Yeah, I mean, again, with the bodies, Notre Dame crashed the net, Edgewood protecting, Rule holding his ground. Let's see if we can see it here. Good rebound opportunity.
Oh, a skate save that time by Bennett Cagle, the defenseman. Boy, that's this guy selling out, is what that is.
It is. And it looked like 20 covered the puck in the crease. I don't know if that's something they can look at.
Oh, yeah.
Because it looked like Barnett behind Rule covered that puck in the crease.
So that's a delay of game penalty and a penalty shot.
That's right. Yes.
So Drew Heil will take the penalty shot.
Here's an interesting stat. I wonder when the last time we had a penalty shot in the state championship game was.
Our crack staff back in the truck is looking into that as we speak.
Or mad at me that I brought it up.
Well, come on. All right, here comes Drew Heil. Heil going wide. Lost control of the puck.
That's heartbreaking. Jeez.
Tough break
Just
for Drew Heil. Excellent player for these Tritons. Puck started rolling on him, and boy, that's a tough feeling.
Well, and it starts to move on you, and you try to regain, and it's not where you want it. Unlucky. I mean, again, like you said, he's a great player. It happens to players in the NHL, but just a bummer. You feel bad for him. You know it's not how he wanted it to go.
Yeah, and 99.9% chance that it was going to affect the outcome, but tough one there. Been that kind of night for Notre Dame.
It really has.
Final 30 seconds of the high school hockey season in the state of Wisconsin. It's been full of thrills from start to finish. But this Edgewood team caught fire mid-season, and they have been on an absolute roll ever since.
You aren't kidding. Good defensive responsibility, offensive strength, What a great win from Edgewood. Wow,
in their
good for
home
them.
city, Edgewood wins the state title in boys Division I.
Oh, and we got a helmet in the rafters. And we got a helmet rejoining the ice. There we go.
Well, we got a lot of guys with bleached hair celebrating with their fans.
What an amazing run from Madison Edgewood. I think that makes it 17 in a row.
Boy, an amazing run to a state title. Edgewood will finish with the record of 23-6 state champions in 2025. Notre Dame finishing an outstanding season with a record of 19-9. Madison Edgewood, the state champions, first time in program history. We'll hand out some hardware in just a bit. Right now, a message from your local station. This is your WIAA network station, Green Bay. An excellent game here at Bob Suter's Legacy 20 Arena. Time to hand out that hardware. Let's send it across ice to PA announcer Sean Peterson.
Will be Board of Control's members, Corey Hinkle, Board of Control President, Superintendent of Luck High School. Mike Humke, Board of Education, Dodgeville High School. Ryan McMillan, Athletic Director of Muskego High School. Paul Peterson, President of Regis High School. And they will be assisted by WIAA Executive Director Stephanie Hauser and WIAA Hockey Tournament Director LeVar Ridgway. We will start with the Division I state runner-up Notre Dame Tritons. Will each player come forward as your name is read to receive your individual medal? Number 1, Ty Schmitz. Number 2, Andrew Osterman. Number 3, Nathan Ante. Number 4, Chucky Bird. Number 6, Carson Schrader. Number 9, Trip Robaleski. Number 10, Jack O'Brien. Number 11, Braden Hart. Number 12, Colin Campbell. Number 13, Ian Aiken. Number 16, Jake Molaski. Number 17, Drew Hale. Number 18, Max Nuff. Number 19, Riker Thomas. Number 22, Owen Atkinson. Number 23, Trevor Stajinski. Number 30, Ethan Mosman. Number 32, Brady Verhagen. Number 34, Dominic Matter. Number 35, Anton Whitus. Number 41, Kai Wilcox. Will Coach Mike Staginski of the Tritons please come forward to center ice to receive your trophy. And now, the Division I state champion Edgewood Crusaders. Will each player come forward as your name is read to receive your individual medals? Number 1, Hayden Rule. Number 2, Bennett Cagle. Number 3, Ryland Port. Number 4, Joe Vega. Number 7, Will Rothering. Number 8, Ian Ludmer. Number 9, Owen Porter. Number 10, Shane Fish. Number 11, Will Getstein. Number 12, Hudson Kinsler. Number 13, Carter Rosenberg. Number 14, Dylan Lenz. Number 15, Owen Cook. Number 16, Matt Richter. Number 17, Cash Soma. Number 18, Carter Soma. Number 20, Owen Barnett. Number 24, Davis Hallbleib. Number 25, George Colletti. Number 33, Mac Lombardo. Number 35, Lawson Kinsman. Number 36, Sawyer Gunther. Will Pete Rothering, coach of the Crusaders, please proceed to center ice to receive your state championship trophy. Congratulations to all teams. Thank you one and all for sharing this ceremony. The Wisconsin Interscholastic Athletic Association has enjoyed having you at today's game. We look forward to having you as our guests at future events. Please drive carefully on your way home. Good evening.
Tony, you and I have been watching celebrations like this for many, many years. I've covered a lot of these WIAA tournaments. Seeing that joy never gets old.
No, again, and with this team, you know, it's been a long time for Edgewood. You showed that graphic earlier. 12 trips to state without a championship. So what an amazing feeling for this group to be able to bring that home to the school.
You're getting a chance to celebrate with the fans that just packed their section of this arena.
Yeah, both
days. It's been a
days.
while that a Madison-based team has won a title. Now Edgewood gets it done this year.
Yeah, both days, Edgewood was just filling this place up with people and sound, and what a great way to celebrate a championship.
Notre Dame was the two-time champion. Finished an outstanding season with a record of 19-9. Edgewood winds up 23-6, and they are state champions. Right now, a message from our statewide sponsors. This is your WIAA network station.